Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. Happy 420, happy Resurrection Day. You know what's going on today. I'm not here to tell you what's going on today. I'm here to tell you what's going on in the ethers and what you may not see. So grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. Because me, Tasha, is going to spill the tea straight. No chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. So hold on tight and use your discernment, okay? Because we never know what's going to come up in these cards, guys. I'm always amazed just as much as you are. So cheers. And thank yous for all the likes, all the comments, all the subscriptions, and all the donations. I truly appreciate every single one of you, guys. Nothing is going unseen. So thank you, thank you. Sending you all so much love and extra protection and so many blessings on this beautiful day, okay? Page of Cups. Somebody sees you as admiration. May want to come in. A little bit childish-like energy, you know, a little playful. But somebody wants to talk. So let's see what's going on here. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and ask for a clear, precise channeled message. Now my back door is wide open. Taz is going in and out. So if you hear traffic in the back, it's because the door is open. Wheel of Fortune. Something is changing. That's why somebody wants to come in and apologize or give you admiration. Cycle has changed, okay, guys? My beautiful collective soul tribe, divine feminine, divine masculine. Let's see what's going on here. Ancestors. The Wheel of Fortune. It wants to come out, guys. Major arcana. Something very adventurous is about to happen. It's like you decided to take the wheel in your hands. Somebody wants to work with you. A lot of people have been watching you work by yourself. And others have tried to copy whatever you are doing, but they can't copy your essence. They can't copy who you are, and they can't copy this Wheel of Fortune. The cycle has changed, and it's because you had the strength to persevere. Your own inner demons. You are both the lion and the lamb. Fierce, yet soft. That's why God, Creator, Source is protecting you, enlightening a situation to help you, to guide you forward. You have all the strength. Even if you feel like you're not part of a group or, you know, you're not part of a relationship or something, you are. There is something coming in that's just for you. Something was being built in the background just for you. So have faith. I know your faith probably is the size of a mustard seed at this point with all the traumas and tribulations. This Wheel of Fortune has changed. Okay? You may feel like at this moment you're not ready for it, but you are. Queen of Wands. Now, you could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. Somebody else could be. Somebody's taking a lead. Somebody sees you as the leader. And God, Creator, Source is always going to protect you because you did the healing. You stood on the truth of the lies, of the heartbreak, whatever hurt you, guys, and you materialized a beautiful future for yourself. Even if you worked by yourself, you knew you had all the tools in your toolbox. That's why a lot of people try to drag you under the bus, tried to betray you in some kind of way, shape, or form because they seen your strength and they wanted it for themselves. And the fact that they couldn't have it for themselves, they wanted you to distinguish. They wanted you to have this. But God, Creator, Source has a mission for you, has a purpose for you. And that purpose is to do the work for Him. You are the child of the Creator, okay? The child of God, the child of Jesus, whatever you want to say, guys. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, okay? And you're doing the work for the Creator, for the universe, like God is your co-signer. So whoever wanted to try to get you put out, well, they're feeling some kind of way. Now there's a King of Wands that is in reverse that sees you as the Queen of Wands in the upright. This person has an opportunity to change their life. They see you as divine partner, okay? Like I said, you have a partnership coming in, but somebody may be in the reverse, okay? Maybe arrogant, spiteful, and that's the fucking truth. And they didn't want to be equal. They didn't want an equal. They wanted somebody under them. Well, you are getting an equal, okay? And there is a message coming in, and it's going to be a very good message, and it's going to allow you to move forward. Maybe the both of you take it as it resonates. You could be just very balanced. That's why somebody was trying their hardest to distinguish your light, but they can't. To stop you from whatever you're choosing to do, whether this is work or love, whatever it is, it's written in the stars and it's protected by the ancestors. The truth is here. Somebody may feel a lot of regret for rejecting you. Because at the end of the day, this person is the one who feels rejected. So let's raise our vibrations, because there is major transformation. This King of Wands is watching you move forward, move away. They are trying to do the work, but it's only to betray you, or they did some kind of work with a lot of people to betray you. They even use magic. You healed from this. Now this person is feeling small, because you're going to have an equal, one that protects you, does work with you, works with you. And it's because of your strength. You waited for something. You waited for yours. You had no shame in working by yourself, because you know people weren't for you. You just wanted the truth, and people were fucking lying. Somebody lied on you. And all they had to do was tell you the truth, or tell others the truth, and they didn't want to. Now somebody needs to really fucking heal to come towards you, because they played games with their life. Now, ancestors are saying you're a very good worker. You're a very good leader. And you lead by example in your own lane. You're not telling anybody what to do. Somebody wanted to tell you what to do, wanted to dictate your life, even wanted to get you in a relationship or a partnership just so they can control you. But you're still moving forward. You're rejecting somebody. Somebody feels like they burnt the bridge with you, and it was because they lied. We have the Ace of Cups going into the Two of Cups. You decided to feed yourself, to water your own garden, and there is somebody watching you on shore. Okay, they're watching you do the work. They're watching you turn your talents in the profession, change this cycle. They're seeing that you were an underdog, and that a lot of people put a lot of weight on you, that you really did do all the work, and that somebody was waiting for you to come back with all that blessings, all your money, whatever, so they can leech off of you. Somebody is realizing like they did not have the best intentions. Five of Cups into the Six of Cups. Somebody from your past, friends, family, acquaintances, they only worked with you so they can gain something from you. But as soon as they seen you had the strength to put up boundaries, oh, they tried to cut you out. But God, Creator, Source said, well, that doesn't make any sense. So, Four of Cups into the Five of Cups. So you rejected somebody. Now somebody needs to heal. That person you rejected could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. Take it as it resonates. But the Creator is offering you a brand new opportunity. Offered both of you a brand new opportunity to see self-love, to heal. But somebody didn't take that. Okay? Somebody from your past, friends, family, acquaintances, this is why they can't come into your life, because they haven't done the work. Instead, they lied, okay? And they watched you have all the love, do all the work, and they rejected you when they got what they wanted. Now somebody wants to work with you. Somebody you're not paying attention to. Knight of Cups into the Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to come in and find a way that they can make your life easier. They don't want to make it harder for you. They want to make it easier for you, because they see that you have been the one with this big cup the whole time. And a lot of people have been knowing that you have this creation, that you can birth things, that you are probably, you have probably Scorpion highly aspected in your chart. You transform things. You are the alchemist. And somebody took advantage of your sweetness. They knew you were innocent. And that's why there's somebody coming in who wants to protect you, kind of sweep you off your feet. Page of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Somebody does have a lot of passion for you, and they have been watching you in the background. They're lighting a candle, like a light for you, to try to get you to notice them. It's like they're looking for you with a flashlight in the fucking daylight. That's what it's giving me. Somebody is literally looking for you with a flashlight in the daylight. But they can't find you. They know you graduated. They know that you are materializing whatever your heart truly desires. The strength, because you had the strength that you are both the lion and the lamb. It amazes, it baffles people that you can be fierce and set some boundaries and be strong, but still be soft and empathetic. Yeah, it's the Nine of Cups into the Ten of Cups. You have home within yourself. You have love. You have given yourself everything that you wanted from the external world. Now somebody wants to embrace you and to have open arms towards you. They know how strong you've been and what it's taken you to get you where you are, because they've seen all these Five of Swords, these people trying to betray you. Eight of Cups into the Nine of Cups, but look, you moved away. You walked away from a situation, from this fighting, from this inconsistency, from this betrayal, and you walked right into wish fulfillment. Somebody's been trying to catch you, okay? People look at you like the big fish, but when they catch you, they don't know what the fuck to do with you. It's just people being very greedy, okay? And that's why God, Creator, Source is protecting you on this journey right now, because you have earned your stripes. You have earned your position. Nobody can knock you off your pedestal. They're the ones who put you there. Yeah, see the sun with the judgment. I told you, they're the ones who put you there. Oh my God, Creator, Source said it's time for your reckoning, okay? There's a lot of rebirths right now, and it's time for you to have this rebirth. It's time for your kingdom, your castle, your home, your temple to be protected, and for somebody to come in and protect you, to do the proper work necessary with you. You've done the work to have this judgment, to face yourself. That's why God loves you, because you are their child. Even you don't have to be Christian to believe in a God. Look, I'm a warrior. It's not what we do, but there is a higher power. Nine of Wands. You see what I mean? You're the warrior. It goes into the 10 of Wands. Somebody feels very burdened because they've watched you do all the work all by yourself. Be completely content and authentic to your core values. Somebody thought a woman can't be a warrior. Well, there's a man coming in who wants to lighten your load a little bit. They've seen you doing the work, and your work is about to pay off. This could be, doesn't have to be somebody on the 3D, guys. It could be somebody in the 5D, an ancestor, a deity, a Erithra, a god of some kind. Because justice is here. Justice prevails for the Queen of Wands, okay? The real leader, the one who adores themselves. Now, there could be a Jezebel who wants to kind of get in the way of some kind of victory of yours. And they may have group stalked, gain stalked, manipulated, got a whole bunch of people to come up against you. But justice is in your favor. Karmic retribution, guys. And there's a King of Wands who really regrets their choices. And you're, wow. This Queen of Cups into the King of Cups, somebody regrets their choices because they really do truly adore you and love you. There's somebody who is protecting you. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're protecting you against a King of Wands. You could have thought this King of Wands was your divine partner, your equal, but they didn't treat you as unequal. Now you have this King of Cups, this very intuitive person coming in to protect you. They have been trying to protect you in the background. They've been trying to light this light for you to get to see, for you to notice them, but you don't notice them. I'm telling you, somebody's been looking for you with a flashlight in the motherfucking daylight. Wow, the Empress to the Emperor. Wow, do you see what I mean? Somebody wants to get a message too to you. But it's like, it could be a boss, it could be for a job, it could be for love, who knows? But at the end of the day, somebody's been trying to find this Empress to offer them an opportunity or this love or something. But a lot of people have been saying that they can't find you, they don't know where you are, or that you're not who they think you are, all kinds of shit. But at the end of the day, somebody sees you. What's written in the stars is written in the stars. There is geese in that picture, and geese do mate forever, guys. Geese could be a big symbol. You could have seen geese a lot in a relationship that you were in. Take it as it resonates, guys, but the chariot is there. You are moving forward, and somebody is definitely coming towards you. They may want to have a son or a daughter. Take it as it resonates, but I'm feeling like this masculine, if it is a masculine or a feminine, take it as it resonates with the roles, you know. I read for both energies, but I feel like this masculine wants to have a son that will carry down their name. The Chariot. Thank you, ancestors, is the Death and Temperance. Didn't I say that Scorpio might be highly aspected in you or somebody else's chart? You are the phoenix rising from the ashes. You didn't do this alone. You had the ancestors. Somebody knows that they have this protection. That if they protect you, they protect love. They protect their life, their livelihood. I don't know. Somebody didn't protect you and their livelihood went to shit. Now they're in so much regret because they did. They rejected the true prize. They rejected themselves at the end of the day. There's a whole bunch of people who judge you because they judge themselves, okay? We're not judging here. We're trying to find a way forward. 10 of Wands into the Ace of Wands. You see what I mean? Whatever's burdening you, you just got to speak what's bothering you. The ancestors are going to listen. Somebody really wants to speak to you. And they have an opportunity. You are going to speak the truth no matter what. And whatever passions you have, it's going to ignite this flame in somebody. Somebody's been watching you. They've been trying to ignite this flame in you, but you're not paying attention to them. I told you, they're trying to find you with a flashlight in the motherfucking daylight. And that's the truth, guys. Yeah, 6 of Swords with the 7 of Swords. Somebody's been trying to run away and hide from the lies that they told. But the lies they told, they weren't lying on you. They were lying on your ancestors. So your ancestors are finding them, trying to... No, they don't got... There's nowhere to run when it comes to the ancestral realm. Like, seriously. That's why somebody needs to speak up and tell the truth. Because the 6 of Wands is there with this 5 of Wands. There was a lot of very codependent energies trying to say a lot of shit about you, to talk, to make you feel insecure in some kind of way, but you got the victory. You are being crowned, and it's the King of Pentacles into the Page of Pentacles. You built something that you're able to pass down generation to generation. You may not have had role models and people around you, but you became the role model. And you didn't do it alone. You did it with the help of the ancestors. And somebody can't. There's nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. And somebody's looking for you with a flashlight in the fucking dark, in the daylight. They're never going to find you. Somebody has to raise their vibrations. But they want to, there's a lot of people who want to lighten your load. Okay? They see that you've been carrying a lot. But your passions, whatever you have a lot of passion for, speak up, okay? You're helping others to speak up. And it says, quick, run away, escape. You did. You escaped from some kind of karmic energy. That's what allowed you to turn the wheel. You escaped from this demonic grip. You wrote those letters down with your own inner demons, guys. It wasn't about external demons. It was about your own. Because your demons like to play with other people's demons. You see what I mean? So you have to write down your letter. Now, you ain't escaping from nothing. You ain't running from nothing, but somebody ran from you. And it could have been a 2 of Cups. Now you're sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh. I watched left my home in Georgia, headed for a Frisco Bay. I had nothing to live for. It looks like nothing's gonna come my way. Somebody's just wasting their time. Somebody ran away from you because they thought that you were the problem. There was a problem, a big fucking problem. And it's the 5 of Cups. Cuffing season, okay? There was a big fucking problem because somebody has been hunting for you for a very long time, feels very rejected because they need to do a lot of healing. Okay, like I said, somebody really wants to come in and sweep you off your feet. They want to work with you. It's cuffing season. Somebody knows that you're single and ready to mingle. It's kind of upsetting them that the ancestors are bringing you in this new opportunity or this new love because somebody from the past really regrets what they did, okay? But the Knight of Cups, kinky ways, ooh. Somebody sees you as a hot commodity, okay? Like a motherfucking snack. And they may have went towards somebody that they thought could fulfill their fantasies, like a yes man or a yes woman. Take it as it resonates, and you're none of these things. That's why somebody's upset, because they seen you graduated. I'm telling you, somebody's looking for you with a flashlight in the motherfucking daylight, and they still can't fucking find you because they're turned the fuck up. You're not in the same places that you were before. Somebody's a party animal, sex, drugs, alcohol, overindulging in surface pleasures, and that's why they're trying to manifest you in, but they can't find you, can they? Nope. Why? Because you got bodyguards. 9 of Cups with the 10 of Cups. Somebody knows your wish fulfillment, and you're about to be embraced with open arms, and somebody is going to feel salty. Why? Because you had the strength to persevere. Just because you're strong does not mean that you're not still vulnerable. You're both. Somebody's feeling wrong, bitter, and jealous that ancestors are giving you a second chance. Somebody was a people pleaser. You walked away from this. You knew that somebody was just trying to drag you under the bus because they themselves were an overgiver and they were trying to catch the big fish. They didn't know what the fuck to do with the big fish once they caught them, because look, now it's an SOS call. The ancestor said, I hired this person, and you really think that you could do something to them to put them on their ass? Nope. Somebody's in a distress call because they tried to put you in a distress call. Somebody's needing assistance and wants to approach you. You became the warrior of your own life, the leader of your own life. And when there's a lot of pressure on you, you do tap into that masculine energy. You pick yourself back up and you carry that divine feminine. You did the work. You are both masculine and feminine. Somebody adores you and they should have protected you. The next person that comes in is going to make sure that nobody ever disrespects you again. And there's a detective been watching you. Mind your business, drink your water. Somebody's been trying to snoop and dig up dirt about you and accuse you about shit that did not happen. And this is why they're the ones who are burdened, because they feel like maybe they should have protected you instead of trying to dig up dirt to go up against you, because all they end up doing was, you know, biting the hand that fed them and sticking their foot right into their fucking mouth. Because there's a lot of petty people here, because you are who you are. You are powerful and you are walking justice. This whole group who tried to go up against you, who grouped up against you, they're all just jealous and petty. They're causing insignificant drama because of their small mind. And they're salty because somebody still looks at you like a whole fetish. They're turned up. There's a lot of people turned up. Hence why you fucking was like, I'm out. I'm gone. Because somebody cheated on you. This King of Wands cheated on you, and there could be a King of Cups who interfered in a relationship or who had seen this person. There's evidence. Somebody's guilty as fucking charged. They got caught. That's why somebody can't come towards you, because loyalty is everything. Maybe it's your ancestors that love you so much that protected you from this relationship. At the end of the day, there is an emperor who's been looking for this empress to show them off. Somebody wants to show you off. Somebody wants to send a message through to you. They know that a lot of people have been really prideful and conceited, flashy and boastful when it comes to you. It's like they're allowed to do shit, but you're not allowed, because as soon as you do it, it's like they're going to give credit to other people who have done the same thing that you did, but they're never going to give you credit because it's you. It is what it is. But look, you ended that shit. And you are the temperance angel. The ancestors are the ones who are allowing you to move forward. So the fuck what everybody else thinks. And somebody's been trying to stop this emperor from coming in, this boss, whatever, because this boss has been trying to find you. Maybe with a fucking flashlight in the fucking daytime. And there's a lot of petty, small-minded people who are being very salty and saying that you have, you're open sexually and that they shouldn't trust you and that you shouldn't link up with them. And there's a lot of lies, guys, but you have a lot of fucking passion, and it could be your motherfucking squad. Friends, family member that you thought were your actual friends and family member, but they weren't. They're not your soul tribe. No, fuck no. But these birds of a feather, they flock together. That's why there's a big group against one you. And they're still gonna fucking get taken out. That's why there's a lot of people in regret right now, feeling rejected, because what you say goes. And the ancestors know the truth. Somebody's burdened by your truth, by your passion, that you will always fight for what is right, and you will fight for the rights of others. You're a critical thinker, and you use that to not get yourself in some mess. There's a big mess in the background. Somebody needs to clean that up. And there has been somebody who's been trying to block this person or a person from coming in. But you're still getting crowned. You're still getting anointment. You're still getting the position, the love, whatever it is. 10 of Swords into the Ace of Swords. There could have been a betrayal. There could have been a rock bottom energy. But look at that beautiful transformation. Look at that beautiful butterfly. The truth sets us free, guys. You are building something that nobody can take away. And if people are trying to run, there is nowhere to run. There is nowhere to hide when it comes to the ancestral realm. Roller coaster. Somebody could have been trying to do some fucking magic and manipulation. I don't know, sending you some shadow people. I don't know, they playing that shadow people. Those shadow people are coming after them. Somebody could even have like a sex addiction. Anyways, it doesn't matter. They're bipolar at the moment, okay? So high highs, low lows, hot and cold. They don't know what the fuck's going on or where the fuck it's coming from. They just know that the truth is that they shouldn't have fucked with the other side to come up against you and lie on you, because you give no fucks. None whatsoever, because you know the truth. You ain't got nothing to prove, only to yourself. And that's why you're able to boss the fuck up. And that's got a lot of motherfucking people shook. Because you're discarding them. You're unfazed. You're unbothered. You're carefree. Especially about the bullshit, the lies. Because there's always a trail. And look, you're the Queen of Swords. Star. You healed something. You gave somebody the opportunity to come in and tell the truth. And what did they do? They came into your life and still told you to lie. So they fucked around. They found out. And it is what it is. You bossed up. And the ancestors, God, creator, source, whoever you believe in, is giving you an upgrade. Okay? And it's going to shock people. It's a pop twist. Unexpected events, sudden change. You got this self-empowerment. You live independently. And you're leading the pack. And somebody's upset about that because you have emotional repair. You repaired your emotions. You're not sitting in this, woe is me, oh well, too bad for me kind of energy. You know that you make your life what it is, and it's up to you to bring harmony and balance into your life. And that's exactly what you're choosing to do. Why? Because you stand in your leadership, because you are a real leader of your life. It doesn't matter what you look like, guys. You don't run away from yourself or your responsibilities. You have harmony. Your relationships are in harmony. Mutual understanding and respect allows you to experience peace and calm. You don't want to struggle, love. You want peace and calm. This is probably why you got yourself out of a situation. Ancestors probably said, you know what, we're going to get you out of this situation. It's not good for you. Even if you wanted to stay. Something forced you out to bring balance. You're not turned up. You're not in this lower vibrational energy anymore. So, balance. You are finding balance in your life, whether between work and personal time or between material and spiritual needs. You're finding balance. Something is balancing itself out because you are becoming that leader. It says you are stepping into a leadership role, inspiring others to guide and guiding your team towards success with confidence and clarity. And there is a reconciliation, guys. But it's a reconciliation within yourself. Okay? It says, past wounds are healing and you and another person are finding a way to reconcile and move forward with greater understanding. And communication, remember, it's all about communication. If there's no communication, there is no commitment or a relationship in general. It says open and honest communication is flowing between you and others. You express your thoughts and your feelings clearly because you do stand up for your responsibilities. And you adore others who do take their responsibilities. You know, take care of their responsibilities, their children, themselves. You know, they're reliable. You want somebody reliable. Because you are reliable. And it says you are taking the necessary responsibilities, creating long-lasting trust and security. You provide reliable support for family, friends, and work relationships. So open and honest communication is flowing between you and others. You express your thoughts clearly. Express your thoughts and feelings clearly. So like the beginning, right? Somebody's going to express their thoughts and feelings clearly once they find you, okay? Like I said, they're fucking looking for you. It's like a needle in a fucking haystack, and nobody, and I mean nobody, is helping this person find you. If anything, they're trying to, you know, stir them off the path, you know, towards you. They're doing anything and everything. Somebody's making it very hard for somebody to come towards you. Maybe it's the ancestors. So we got to do the work. So let's see what the pocket animal oracle is, and it's the crow. Okay? Bottom of the deck, it's the unicorn. Told you, somebody looks at you like you're a majestic creature. The crow, okay, with the air sign. The crow. Spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. Okay? The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow's personality is drawn to the supernatural as a gift of seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind three realities. Excuse me, guys. Past, present, and future. Crow's energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their energies with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regulated self-study. See, somebody is upset because you do have regulated self-study. You do study yourself. You know thyself, so nobody can really, you know, say shit about you. They can, but you're not going to believe them, and you don't have nothing to prove to anybody but yourself. And you have accomplished what you need to accomplish. You have become better than you were before. And the only person you are competing with is yourself. You're the leader, and you're leading in your own lane, doing your own thing. You're not telling people what to do. You're just doing you. And somebody wanted you to be a people pleaser so they can catch you like a big motherfucking fish. But they can't find you, can they? They're looking for you in the dark with a fucking... They're looking for you in the daytime with a flashlight. They can't find you. They can't see you. It says, when in balance, psychic, strong, clear. When out of balance, ungrounded, and hypersensitive. To bring into balance daily meditation and practice. Somebody needs to, you know, meditate a little bit. Because you're the unicorn. Somebody is so mad that you are who you are. It says, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago. My mind answers, maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very complexion explains your relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering beliefs in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about the higher power and our mind hesitates again. Yes, no, maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears when it wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and divine. It is a card questioning, exploring, and contemplating the expectable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives. The deeper dimensions in our existence. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for answers. The unicorn is the sixth chakra, and the sixth chakra is the throat chakra. It's no surprise that the subtle essence of the unicorn card radiates in the third eye. Oh, sorry, yeah, the sixth chakra. The exact place of which the unicorn's horns extract. This center is called the commanding center. The ancient yogis believed that it to be responsible for our intelligence, our intuition, and our deepest wisdom. Some say our two eyes see the past and the present, while the third eye peers into the future. Somebody called you crazy. Oh, but they're not calling you crazy no more, because whatever you said came true. Whatever you're saying, you're doing, or you saying that you were gonna do, you did it. I don't know. You speak for it. Your words speak for itself. Your actions speak for itself. You became this leader. You stepped into that leadership role. You inspired others and guided the team towards success with confidence and clarity. That's what you do. And a lot of people don't want you to be in the position that you're in, but God hired you. Who's going to fire you? You resurrected. And you got people to really question, really think. Okay, so message for a badass. Let's see what's going on here. Ancestors' affirmation for a badass, I mean. And it says, winners focus on winners and losers focus on winners. You see what I mean? Somebody has been focusing on you and they're kind of mad because you see them as like, what are you doing with your life? You're fucking paying so much attention to me. What are you doing with your life? And it says, there's a shit ton of happiness ahead of you. And find a way, not an excuse. Somebody needs to learn to find a way. There's a whole bunch of people making up a whole bunch of fucking excuses for themselves. And it's unattractive. It really is unattractive. And you're not today. You're not dealing with this woe as me, this being left out. You have a lot of passion and you're igniting that passion. It doesn't matter what people say about you. You know you. And you have nothing to prove, okay? So be real. You see what I mean? Full moon in Aquarius. Be real. You could be in Aquarius. That star did come out, guys. Somebody is mad because you're authentic to your core values. And you're real. Now we have the star ancestors and the Sea of Montego. Okay, so let's read both of them. They both came out, so I'm going to read them. So seeing your potential, bringing unconscious into light. The Sea of Montego. So let's start there. Sea of Montego. Seeing potential, bringing unconscious into light. Montego is thought to have been water-based planet containing the most crystal clear water you can ever imagine. So clear that you can see miles and miles underneath water. The Sea of Montego card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibilities. It's about the ability and choices to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that you've been currently doing, what you're currently doing has great potential. Mantegas are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that the situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in this spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out in the highest potential of all involved. It's very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, then that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as faith. When water appears in our dream and art, it often represents unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means that you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns which you're unaware, to look at them and see them clearly and consciously so that they don't appear in your life as faith. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are you ready to be brought to the light of day? Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you see the potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? Star Ancestors. Guys, you are part of the Star Ancestors. Part of a bigger picture. Part of a soul of tribes. Like a soul of stars. Look at this. You got Anubis and Cyrus and Iris on that. Okay, so here. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. The ancients know much more than what we do about our connection to the stars. The pyramids, temples, and other places of worship created in precise alignment with the stars exist in all corners of the world. What if the ancient wisdom is available to you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen to the ancient heart of your souls, to tap into the parts that you remember and know. All ancient secrets are whispered forever in the ears. All mystic knowings bloom in our hearts. All potent power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, to be held by the remembering of your star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. Creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong, when we do the unexpected. So often a creative situation is right in front of our eyes, but because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what's in the open. You are here to remember and uncover the ancient secrets of transmission, technology, and wisdom that were so needed on the planet right now, to unlock your soul's memory of a time when we lived in harmony on Earth and one day will again. Starseed Soul Inquiry. Starseed Soul Activation. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I am ready to remember the ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. You're remembering something, and a lot of people did not want you to remember who you were. To tap into this occult that you have, this occult knowledge that you have. Wow! Wow! 19, guys. This is the core card. Like, this is the main... Yeah, somebody didn't want you to tap in, but guess what? You have tapped the fuck in. Psychic development, learning, and studying. Okay? Your curiosity in psychic and spiritual matters are awakening. Remember, 19 reduced down to a 10, right? When one door closes, another one opens. There's an ending here and a new beginning. You have an urge to learn more, and you may be dabbling in occult matters. It's likely that people with similar skills will gather around you, but realize that you are a natural born teacher and your intuitive abilities are more receptive than those around you. Use your skills and trust your psychic instincts as you are open to the energies of those around you. Studying occult material, reading cards, and taking interest in all forms of divination are important at this time. Finding groups where people with similar interests will help you develop quicker. Know that you are a natural psychic, but be sure to use your gifts wisely. Respect the craft and it will guide you well. Somebody's mad because you respect the craft, that it guides you well. And that's why a lot of people with similar interests didn't want to help you, because they knew that you were a natural teacher, a natural psychic, and that, I don't know, they didn't want to share. It's alright. There's enough for everybody. This is what somebody needs to realize. There's enough for everybody. So just be real, guys, because you got this star family coming in. Just be real, okay? I want to read the star family last closing message. I love yous. I hope this resonated. I hope this helped you. Star family, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support, okay? At some stage, we are all each a soul cluster, a gathering souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of a soul cluster are part of a star family. The star family are those who are cut from the similar cloth, cosmic cloth, who haven't just experienced lifetimes together, but souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at this time, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light and to cross paths with each other. You know that somebody is part of your star family when you feel like you know or remember them from the moment you meet them. You feel instant familiar comfort. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself than you ever with anyone else. And it can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror, because in a way, you are. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you have known them. A certain soul mournings or a soul breaking occurs. Think about that person in your life. Who do you feel is part of your star family? If this card comes out in a spread, it's likely that you've met someone who is part of your star family, or you're about to. Star Seed Soul Inquiry. Who do you think is from your star family, the same star family as you, and how can you call upon them for support? Guys, we're not here by ourselves, and we should never feel like we're alone. So reach out, ask somebody for help, be real. The ancestors are saying you are good enough. You are getting this victory. Look at that beautiful transformation. The magician with the high priestess. Yeah, you're powerful. Very, very powerful. And that's why you have the strength here with the hermit. You go inwards. You get all the answers inside of yourself. So take some time for yourself. Go by the water. You know, just, you want things to flow. And if it doesn't flow, it must go. And no matter how much you don't want to let something go, I promise you, by trying to control somebody, it's just going to fuck up your life even more. So let go. Have the strength to understand that there's a path just for you. And there is a replacement energy coming in. But somebody is looking for you in the fucking dark with a flashlight. They can't find you because you're a majestic creature. They're like, are you real? Are you not real? I don't know. Somebody tried to sacrifice you like Jesus. It's resurrection day, guys. And then somebody looks at you like a unicorn, like you're not real. Oh, yes, you are. You're as real as they come. I hope this helped. I hope this resonates. I hope this gave you some clarity. Happy 420. Happy Easter. It's like the only time I have no children around. It's nice, but it's nice. So thank you for spending some time with me. I love you guys. And I'll see you tonight, maybe. Bye.